Hey, Kasa crew, welcome back. This week we're ditching the crowded trails and headed to Door County to check out 3 off the beaten path hikes that most people don't know about. Perfect if you love adventure, fresh air, and maybe even a little bug spray. First up, the Mink River Estuary, West Trailhead. This place is basically where freshwater meets salty. Just kidding, it's freshwater. Now we plan to do a nice 1.5 mile hike and soak it all in, but then the mosquito squad showed up. They were expecting us for dinner. After about 5 minutes of this bloodsucker party, we gave up and called it a short and sweet hike. If you want to see how we fought off the mini ninjas and survived Door County's mosquito apocalypse, stick around. Trust me, it gets better from here. All right, Kasa trailers, next up on our Door County adventure is Ellison Bluff County Park. This place is a real showstopper. 174 acres of wooded bluff overlooking the sparkling waters of Green Bay. Check out this view. We're standing on a safe wooden deck that juts right out to the edge of some seriously tall limestone cliffs over 100 feet high. It's part of the Niagara Escarpment, formed ages ago by glaciers and ancient seas. No wonder it's such a perfect spot for photo sunsets and just soaking in the fresh lake air. The park has both natural trails and some easy, wheelchair-accessible paths, so everyone can get out there and enjoy the beauty. We took a leisurely 1.2-mile loop hike that winds through a shaded forest bursting with wildflowers and tall trees. You'll see sugar maples, cedars, and all sorts of local favorites. While you're following me on this walk, let me give you a little background on what the Niagara Escarpment is. So the Niagara Escarpment is a massive ancient limestone and dolomite cliff formation stretching about 650 miles from western New York through Ontario and Michigan into Wisconsin, including Door County, and ending in northern Illinois. In Door County, this escarpment shapes the dramatic landscapes with towering cliffs along the Green Bay side reaching 250 feet high. It was formed millions of years ago by glaciers that eroded softer rock, leaving this hard rock ridge exposed. The escarpment is the geological foundation that gives Door County its distinct jagged cliffs, bluffs, and rocky shorelines. Beyond its geological significance, the Niagara Escarpment in Door County hosts a unique ecosystem with over 200 rare plants and animal species, including some of the oldest trees in the Midwest, such as ancient white cedars clinging to the rocky cliffs. Visitors can experience it through hiking, kayaking, and scenic drives along the Door County Coastal Byway, especially at places like here at the Ellison Bluff County Park or Cave Point. The escarpment is a fragile, protected environment offering stunning views and a direct glimpse into the region's natural and geological history. That's Ellison Bluff County Park wrapped up. It's a nice, easy to access spot with smooth crushed limestone path. So fancy even your grandma's sneakers would approve. The views are absolutely stunning. For my buddy Ox, this is the perfect place to pretend you're an outdoorsy person without breaking a sweat. If hiking had a VIP lounge, this would be it. Okay guys, this love fence isn't some crazy hike. It's right on the side of the road, so no excuses. People put locks on it and throw away the keys to show their love for each other. So basically, it's like a public love jail. Just remember, if you lose your key, your love might be stuck forever. Ready for a real Door County secret? A spot so secret even my GPS had questions? The next hike is to a secret spot that only a few adventurous souls have discovered. The trail can be a bit tricky. Think of it as a mini adventure obstacle course, but trust me, the views are oh so amazing. They'll make all the awkward scrambling totally worth it. Welcome to Door Bluff Headlands, aka Death's Door. No, not because the trail swallows hikers whole, but because it used to be a battleground where Washington Island Iroquois tussled with the Potawatomi. Now it's a peaceful spot with towering limestone bluffs, 155 acres of rugged wilderness. No fancy trails or restrooms here, just pure nature and a chance to feel like a nature-loving Indiana Jones. Just watch your step unless you want to become a permanent part of Door County history. Alright, adventurers, here's the lowdown on Bluff Headlands Park. You're looking about 2.5 miles of wild, beautiful chaos that'll take you 1.5 to 2 hours. The trail's a bit like a mystery novel. Sometimes you're on the path. Sometimes you're wondering if you took a wrong turn and became a road warrior for the last half mile. Spoiler alert, you probably did. But hey, walking on a quiet gravel road counts as scenic detour, right? Just remember, the views over Green Bay are so stunning even your GPS will want to take a selfie. So lace up, get lost a little, and get ready to add professional trail mist navigator to your resume. I'm sure hoping my future million viewers will thank us. Here's the legendary Schooner Fleetwing, famous in Door County lore for sailing these waters, or at least trying to. If you can spot it through this glorious windstorm, spoiler, today's forecast, see nothing, feel everything. So let's just say Fleetwing's ghost ship status is looking pretty accurate. Alright folks, as we wrap up this park and hike tour, we've landed at the very end of Kenosha Drive, a little gem at the end of Door County called Mortes Park, or as I like to call it, Death's Door. But don't worry, it's mostly just wild views and fresh air here. You've got picnic tables, benches, a grill, and brand new staircase for that dramatic walk down to the bluff. Perfect for pretending you're escaping pirates or just running late to a picnic. It's only about 2 acres, so you won't get lost, hopefully. So come for the view, stay because you forgot where you parked, and get ready to hit that subscribe button for more adventures. Thanks much.